Hey love bugs, happy Tuesday. Today we had just lab, and we went over all of our vital signs. And I'm getting the hang of this whole blood pressure thing, so thank you all for your tips. They're wonderful. I'm going to keep on practicing on my boyfriend until Friday's skills exam, so wish me luck with that. On top of blood pressure, we also have to get the pulse. We also have to get respirations, and we also have to do a temperature and pain assessment. So really the pain is just your QRSTUs, and that's basically just a guide to help you remember what to ask. Initially you say, are you having any pain? If so, then you go on with your QRSTUs, and your QRSTUs, bear with me, I was just going to pull them up for you. Your QRSTUs are provocation, palliation, so you just want to know what brings on the pain. What is it that you do that causes pain when it begins. Also, Q would be quality of pain, so you want to ask them to describe it, whether it's aching, sharp, crackling. They suggest that you don't provide them with options of the description of the pain, because then a lot of patients say yes without telling you their own description, so you just ask them to describe it. Then you have R for region or radiation, so if they haven't told you exactly where the pain is yet, you ask them where the pain is, and if it has moved anywhere. You don't really want to say, is it radiating, because of course they'll say yes again, so you want to just leave it very simple in layman terms for them and just say, has it moved, has the pain moved from your shoulder, etc. So S is for severity or scale, and that's normally when you ask them, how bad is the pain from 1 to 10, 1 being the least pain, 10 being the worst pain. And then T would be timing, when did this all begin, how long has it been hurting you, and then U, understanding. A lot of books don't have U, but I think U is very important, and that's basically finding out how is it affecting your everyday life. Do they understand the pain? Do they understand why this is happening? What is it that's affecting them, or just derailing their activities, or just affecting their everyday activities. So that's your PQRSTUs, and so that's for pain. We're going to initially have to ask that first prior to starting the vital signs, because if someone's pain is at a 10, vital signs aren't going to really change much. I mean, they're going to help you as a nurse or healthcare provider know where they're at with their body, but when a patient is in pain, you can't deny their pain. So of course they're told us to, with our partners that they picked for us. Oh man, let me tell you guys about this. So our professors picked our partners for us, and they put up the list on the wall, and we all go running over there like a stampede. And I got picked with this cute Vietnamese girl in my class. She's adorable, but she doesn't speak English really. So I had such a difficult time understanding her. Oh my goodness. So I told her that what we should do is kind of write out our skits and then send each other a text, a picture of it, and so that we're kind of prepared for Friday, so we're not lost and I understand what she's going to ask. I think that was a good idea. But she's adorable and she knows her stuff. I mean, she's really smart, but it was a challenge. But I really like meeting new people and different, from different cultures and that are from different nationalities. So that was cool. And so once we asked about the pain, then we have to do the vital signs. And like I said the other day, we have to do pulse, respirations, blood pressure, and temperature. So we have to do an oral, temperature, and then of course we have to record all of our vital signs. So that should be exciting, nerve-wracking, but I'm excited. So if you guys have any tips for me, please share them. Thank you all for sharing the blood pressure tips the other day. Those were really helpful, and I'm going to keep on practicing from today, well, tomorrow, because I have a really big quiz tomorrow. But from tomorrow until Friday, I'm going to be practicing on my boyfriend and using those tips that you guys gave me, especially with getting a paper towel and putting it in the cuff so I don't have to put it on the arm and I can get a hold of the gauge. That's my issue right now, is being able to do it slow enough but not too slow so the arm isn't hurting, or I was going too fast. So I got to get better on that. But today I did much better than I did last week. So thank you again. And like I said, tomorrow we have another big quiz and intro for professionalism of nursing. And this time around, it's so much material just for a quiz. Last quiz she gave us 10 questions, so there was no room for error. But it was only 2 chapters, so I'm hoping that this time around she gives us a few more questions. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing anymore, but I'm hoping that, you know, being that there's so much material for this quiz, she'll give us a little room for error. I'm not hoping to make errors, but at least I'll have some wiggle room, right? And then I'll be studying for the rest of the week, because come Monday we have our first physical assessment and examination lecture exam, and I'm freaking out, and I think everybody in our cohort is freaking out because there's just been so many rumors about this professor's test being so difficult and not really what you study, and especially your first test teachers have anxiety up to the roof. So I am hoping everything goes well with that. Wish me luck with that as well. I need a lot of luck, huh? So if you guys have any tips for me, again, please share them. Otherwise, I'm going to hit the books, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. I'll let you know how I do tomorrow. And that's it, guys. So I hope that you have a great week and a great rest of your day today. And I will see you soon. Mwah. Mwah.